Leg and good morning. I'm sure you have watched my previous video on the lesson A Baker from Goa. Okay, and today I am here with a new lesson. Okay, now first of all, before I go to the lesson, I just want you to look at the pictures I've shown here. Okay, yes. So what you are going to do is you just look at the picture and try to guess the name of the place. Obviously, this is in India, isn't it? And this is also known as the mini Scotland. Okay, mini Scotland. So can you guess? Okay. Now this place is called Coorg, okay, which is in Karnataka states. I'm sure you all know where Karnataka state is. Okay, and this particular place, Coorg, it's famous for the coffee production. And when I say coffee, you can easily relate. Okay, yes. So today we are going to learn about the Coorg, the place in Karnataka, why it is famous. Okay, yes. Now, first of all, before I move on to the lesson, I just want to make one thing clear for you. Okay, yes. In our textbook, we have got different kind of prose lesson. Okay, for example, we have got the letter to God, we have got the baker from Goa, Anne Frank, Nelson Mandela, all these things. Now, all these can be categorized into two main things. Okay, when we study prose, and they are fiction and non-fiction. So fiction is what? Basically it's a story, isn't it? But non-fiction, it's not story, it talks about the facts. Okay, now having understood, a letter to God is a fiction. Okay, yes, a lesson like Nelson Mandela, Anne Frank, and a baker from Goa and Coorg, these are non-fiction. So whenever you read any non-fiction, there is one particular strategy that we use, and I want you to know about this thing, and this strategy is called KWL chart. Okay, now what is a KWL chart? So KWL is K, which stands for what I already know about that particular topic. W stands for what do you want to learn, new things you want to learn about that particular topic, and L, what I learned, what I have learned after reading that thing. You got it? So this is the strategy that you are going to use. I highly recommend you to use this strategy whenever you read any kind of non-fiction. For example, you read about geography, you read about globalization. Yes. Now let us try to read the which is a lesson. Okay. So we know that the place is called Coorg. Okay. Yes. It's quite difficult for me to pronounce. Okay. Coorg. Some pronounce it as Coorg. Okay. Yes. In Karnataka, it is known as Kodagu. Okay, yes. Now, whenever we study about a particular place, what normally we do, we discuss about the location, physical features, we talk about the people, language, special attraction, and the culture and tradition. Okay, yes. So, let us first talk about the location of Coorg. Okay, yes. Midway between Mysore and coastal town of Mangalore sits a piece of heaven that must have drifted from the kingdom of God. This land of rolling hills is inhabited by a proud race of martial men, beautiful women, and wild creatures. So usually, where is Coorg? Coorg is located in between Mysore and Mangalore. Okay, yes, and that particular place is also called a piece of heaven. It seems that that particular place is drifted. Drifted means move away from a kingdom of God. So you see that particular place, it's might be looking very beautiful. Okay, yes. And this rolling and inhabited, this particular hill station is inhabited, means the people who live there, inhabited by a proud race of martial men. So all these people, they belong to the race of martial men. Martial means the fighting. Okay, yes, the people who were good in fighting, war. Okay, yes, and beautiful women and wild creatures. So that is just a brief introduction about the location. So we know that it is located in between Mysore and Mangalore. Okay, yes. Now let us talk about the physical features. Coorg or Kodagu, it's the smallest district of Karnataka, and it's a home to evergreen rainforest. It's a home to evergreen rainforest, spices and coffee plantation. Okay, so here you must be familiar with the different vegetation in the world. Okay, yes, we have got particular called rainforest. So rainforest is a thick forest where we used to have lots and lots of rain, and because of torrential rainfall, the leaves of these trees are very broad. Okay, now this particular vegetation is called rainforest. So Coorg is what should I say, filled with so many rainforests. Okay, yes, evergreen forests, and that evergreen forest covers 30% of the district. Okay, yes, the district is covered by 30% with the rainforest. So you can see lots and lots of forests. Now during the monsoon, it pours enough to keep many visitors away. Now during the monsoon season, do you think it's a good time to visit Coorg? No. Okay, yes, because they used to have lots and lots of rain, just like Assam, Cherrapunji, isn't it? Okay, Cherrapunji is the place which received the heaviest number of rainfall. Okay, yes. The best season to visit Coorg is September till March. So in between this time, it is best to visit Coorg. Okay, the weather is perfect with some shower thrown in good measure. Okay, not very much. Okay, a good measure means good quantity. The air breath of invigorating coffee, and since this place is known for the production of coffee, and wherever you go, you can smell the coffee. Invigorating coffee means giving you some kind of energy and strength. Okay, yes. Coffee estate and colonial bungalow stand tucked under the tree canopies in prime corners. So in prime corner mean main corners. Okay, yes. And canopy, what do you mean by canopy? So canopy is a plastic sheet. Okay, yes, we use in order to save ourselves from the rain, isn't it? So in that particular place, the bungalows and the coffee estates, they stand tucked. Tuck means put inside. Okay, what do? You just put your shirt inside. Okay, you tuck your shirt. Okay, so likewise, all these colonial buildings, okay, bungalows. Okay, yes, the loft, the colonial means the European. Okay, they live good bungalows. Okay, so the bungalows and coffee estate, they come under a canopy, and that canopy is not made of plastic, but this canopy is made of trees. So everywhere there are trees, and below the trees you can see the coffee estate and the colonial bungalow. You got it? So that is just a physical feature of Coorg. Okay, yes. So what is the best time? September till March. Okay, yes, during monsoon it is not good for you to visit that place. Okay, and this is also a famous place for coffee, spices, and the rainforest. Okay, yes. Okay, now let us talk about the people, origin, culture, and religion. Okay, yes. Now, the fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly Greek or Arabic descent. Descent means that people come down from the Greek and Arabic. But how? Okay, so there is a story. The story is a part of Alexander's army. So Alexander, you must be familiar, Alexander the conqueror. In the history you must have learned. Okay, yes, he's a conqueror. Okay, yes. So Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled here. When the return became impractical, so the armies, they came to the south and they settled there, and it was impossible for the army to return to their place. So what did they do? These people married among the locals. Okay, the local people, they married, and then the culture is apparent in the martial tradition. And the people who stay in Coorg, they were very good in martial tradition, fighting like this. And it's evident, it's very evident. Why? Because these people are descendant of Greek and which is Arabic descendant, isn't it? So they have got a different tradition, marriage and religious rites. Although they are in India Hindu, but they have got a distinct, which is a tradition. Distinct means totally different. You got it? So the people, origin, culture and religion, okay, they are different. We believe that they are the descendant of Greek and Arabic, which they say because during the olden times, Alexander army, okay, they settled and they, which they say, married the local people, okay. So this is how the people, which they say, started, isn't it? Now let us talk about the clothes. Now when I say clothes, I just want you to look at the dress they wear, okay, the people in Coorg, okay, yes. The theory of Arab origin, we say that these people originated from Arab, okay, draw support from the clothes they wear. What kind of clothes? They wear long black coat with embroidered waist belt worn by the Kodagus. So Kodagus means the people who are living in Kodagu, that is Coorg. Okay, and what was the name of that dress? That name was Kupia. Okay, yes, the name of the dress they wear were Kubia, and this particular Kubia, it is similar to the Kufia worn by the Arabs and Kurds. So we can know that they are, which is a descendant from the Arab, okay, by the way they wear the clothes. So this is about the clothes, okay, yes. Now let us talk about homes and people. Okay, yes, and their homes have tradition of hospitality. Now, what do you mean by hospitality? Hospitality means people who are very welcoming. Okay, yes. And they are more than willing to recount numerous tales of valor related to their sons and fathers. And these people, they were willing to recount means to tell. Okay, yes, tell numerous tales means the stories which shows their bravery. Okay, the bravery of their sons and father. So they always share their stories. Okay, the Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in Indian Army. In Indian Army, we have got so many regiments, isn't it? So there was one particular regiment called Coorg regiment, okay, and they were one of the most decorated in the army. Okay, yes, decorated means these people, they got lots and lots of what should I say, awards and medals for their bravery. Okay, yes, and not only that, the first chief of Indian Army, okay, the highest position, General Karepia, was a Coorgi. Okay, yes, he was also from that particular tradition. Okay, yes. Even now, the Kodavus are the only people in India permitted to carry firearms without a license. Okay, so that is thing to be noted. In India or wherever you go, if you are to hold a firearms or guns like this, you need to have a license. But the people in the Kodavus, okay, yes, they are the only one who are permitted to carry the guns without any license. So that was a speciality for them, isn't it? Yes. Now let us talk about the plants and the animals. What was the name of the river? Yes, the river was Kaveri. Kaveri obtained its water from the hills and forests of Coorg. Mahasar, a large fresh fish, abound in this water. And there was one particular fish. What was the name of that fish? Mahasar. Okay, yes, you will find that fish in large number. Abound means large number, plenty. Okay, yes. Kingfisher dive in for their catch, while squirrels and langurs, these are some of the animals you got to see in Coorg. Okay, yes. Elephants enjoy being bathed and scrubbed in the river by their mahouts. Okay, mahouts are the people who look after the elephant. Okay, yes. So the elephants enjoy, okay, taking bath. Okay, yes. Now these are some of the flora and fauna. We will also discuss about this in the next part. Okay, yes. Okay, now we know that Coorg is famous for the coffee plantation, the spices, and the rainforest, isn't it? Now let us talk about some of the activities and some of the tourist attraction. Okay, yes. The most laid-back individual. Laid-back individual means there are some people who are very lazy, who don't like adventure like this. Okay, if they visit Coorg, they become convert to the life high energy. Okay, high energy adventure. There are so many adventure. Okay, it needs lots and lots of energy. For example, river rafting, canoeing, rappelling, rock climbing, and mountain biking. Okay, now these are some of the activities that you can enjoy in Coorg. Okay, numerous walking trails. Okay, numerous walking trails means the path which is specially made for walking. Okay, and this reason are favorite with the trekkers, so you can trek. Those who love trekking, this is a suitable place for those trekkers. Did you understand? Okay, so that's why so many tourists they visit Coorg. Okay, and remember what is the best time? September to March. Okay, yes. Now faunas. Fauna means the animal. Okay, birds, bees, butterflies, you name it, they have it. Okay, macaw, Malabar squirrel, there are so many animals. Okay, yes. And what should I say? But there are wild animals too. So it's very important for you to stay away from these wild animals. Okay, yes. And then there is one particular place. What was that name? Brahmagiri Hills. Now, Brahmagiri Hills, from there, if you look, you can have a panoramic view. So, panoramic means a very large scale view. Okay, nowadays, smartphone, if you've got camera, we have got that particular, what should I say, feature. Okay, panoramic view. Okay, you can take a large picture. So, panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. Okay, a walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargadama. Okay, now there is one island you can also visit in Coorg. And what was the name of that island? Nisargadama. Okay, yes. Now these are some of the. Now we come to the last stanza. And last stanza, okay, it's a nearby place. Okay, yes. From Coorg, okay, there is one particular place, okay, and that is Balakopi, okay, running into Buddhist monk from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Balakopi. It's a bonus. Now, once you visit Coorg, you also get one bonus, means it's extra, isn't it? Yes. So, what is the extra thing that you can enjoy? You can enjoy the view of one of the largest Tibetan settlement in South India, that is Balakopi. So, we have got monastery. Monks in red, orchard, yellow robes. Orchard means the yellow color, okay? And among yellow robes are amongst the many surprises that wait to be discovered by the visitors searching for heart and soul of India. So if you really want to learn about India, the heart and soul of India, now these are some of the places that you can visit right here in Coorg. Okay, yes, if you are the tourist, if you are a visitor who really is searching for the heart and soul of India, now these are some of the places that you can visit. Okay, I remember Gandhiji saying, if you really want to see India, you just go to the village. Okay, yes. Now, with this, we have come to the end of the lesson, Coorg. Okay, I'm sure you have learned. Now, this time, okay, you remember the KWL chart. Okay, now since we have already learned this lesson, now I want you to write 2-3 sentences in the column what I have learned. I'm sure you have learned a few new things about this particular piece, Coorg. Okay, yes. Now, this is what I want you to do. And the next one, let us talk about the collocation. Okay, very important one. So collocation, what is collocation? Collocation, certain words go together. There are some words which always go together. Okay, such word friends are called collocation. Okay, these words always go together. Okay, the collocation of a word is the company it keeps. For example, look at the paired sentences or phrases below. Which is a common collocation and which one is odd? Strike out the odd sentence or phrase. So there are 2 sentences given. For example, first one, how old are you and how young are you? What do we use? We use the first one, obviously. How old are you? Because these words are always coming together, just like friend. We never say how young are you. Okay, we say how old are you. So this is a collocation. Similarly, let us look at the other one. pleasant person and a pleasant pillow. Okay, we use pleasant person is a pleasant person. We don't use pleasant pillow. Okay, yes. So you see, some words always go together like friends. So they are called collocation. So try to find some more collocation of yours own. Okay, yes. So today I'm going to stop here. We have learned about the place called Coorg, which is in Canada and which is famous for the rainforest, coffee and the spices. And tomorrow we are going to come with one new lesson from the lesson, the glimpses of India. Okay, so till then, take care. Bye bye.